TRIPCAST brings to life uniquely individual stories from the travel industry around the world, capturing their dynamic voices and experiences, revealing innovations, creative thinking, new strategies and technology. Hi, I am Sam, and the host for this episode. Our theme is Travel Reconnected. Our episodes will be broken up into 3 parts. First, in Trip Trends, we will begin with a roundup of hot news and trends in the travel industry, followed by Trip Shorts, which focuses on articles related to our central theme and where we will be discussing how we have coped with COVID and future challenges. Finally, in our Trip Features segment, we'll take a deeper dive into the episode's themes with contributions from our travel industry guests. Speaking of guests, we have valuable insights on today's theme in our Trip Trends. Miss Liz Otiguera, the CEO of Pacific Asia Travel Association, PATA, will share some words in Trip Trends. PATA has a membership base of various industry leaders in the travel industry. With Miss Otiguera's leadership, she is confident that PATA will continue to drive travel industry recovery and growth. Later, in our Trip Features, where we will discuss our theme, Travel Reconnected, we will have commentary from the CMO of Trip.com Group, Guo Sun, and the COO of Trip.com, Schubert Loh, who will further enlighten us on the marketing strategies employed by Trip.com Group to boost travel and the strategy Trip.com Group is implementing to make travel safer and stress-free. So let's turn on the ignition and get right into our trip trends. Governments across the globe are reopening for foreign travel and continue to loosen restrictions. We have seen this globally, and the US is leading the way. According to Forbes, popular vacation destinations like Singapore and Thailand ease restrictions and are open to fully vaccinated international travelers. However, travelers who are not vaccinated may have to jump over a few quarantine hurdles. Tropical island travel is gaining popularity again, and there is exciting interest in the Southeast Asia market. The Southeast is a hot place to travel once again. According to Backpacker Southeast Asia, the travel restrictions have been updated for some of the most popular travel destinations. Thailand and Vietnam are open to fully vaccinated tourists, and vaccinated tourists are not required to do further quarantine. However, unvaccinated travelers are subject to a different fate, a 5 to 7 day mandatory quarantine on arrival. Furthermore, Trip.com Group's Trip Trends data shows that countries and regions that have relaxed their travel restrictions have seen an impressive market performance, particularly those in Southeast Asia. Overall, in the APEC region, bookings increased by 21% in May, and a further 7.8% in June. Thailand's continued popularity is a pleasant surprise. The summer months tend to be the country's low season. Yet, despite a slight dip in April following the Songkran Festival, bookings continue to grow throughout the season. Overall bookings have tripled compared to June 2021, with a 17% rise in bookings compared with May this year. The positive data indicates that the state of Asia Pacific, which is globally responsible for 55% of the jobs in travel and tourism, is steadily making its way toward travel recovery. Ms. Liz Otiguera, the CEO of PATA, expands on the topic of connecting travel agents and tour operators in the Asia Pacific.
Thanks for having me, TRIPCAST. Today I'll share 3 key trends. Trend number 1, the rise of the conscious traveler. In an Economist Impact survey in Q1 of this year, 87% of travelers consider conscious traveler to be important to them. American Express's 2022 Travel Trends Report revealed that 81% of respondents want their money to go back to the local community. And nearly 8 in 10 of respondents said they are trying to be more purposeful in how they plan their trips and which companies they book with. Trend number 2, longer, more multi-purpose travel or blended travel. This is driven by 3 elements. First, travel is no longer the easy-to-access commodity it once was. Second, technology will continue to enable people to operate virtually. Third, there's a buildup of revenge travel for visiting friends and relatives, as well as making those critical face-to-face business contacts. Combine all those three elements and the result is more extended and multi-purpose travel. Travelers will look to layer up business with reconnect time with leisure time. Trend number 3, the rise of the more conscious community or destination. National and local tourism organizations across our region are shifting from a destination marketing mindset to a more strategic destination management mindset. PATA is supporting the governments and the private sector by offering a tourism destination resilience online training program for free, and it's available on our website. We're also offering live workshops in market when requested. Both the local host communities and the travelers that visit all want clean, less crowded, and environmentally friendly destinations. Lastly, I'll share a few stats from our latest quarterly PATA Asia Pacific visitor forecast for 2022 to 2024. Across all our 39 Asia Pacific destinations, we project international visitor arrival numbers will be for this year 32% of 2019 volumes. This will increase to 62% in 2023, and then finally returning to 2019 volume levels by 2024. But as I mentioned in the 3 key trends, the recovery is defined by many factors, not just visitor arrivals. Success will be defined by the return of travelers, the health of the destinations, and how much those travelers stay, spend, and contribute positively to the local communities. PATA has supported member governments and enterprises in coming together to pursue the travel recovery. At PATA, we know that Asia Pacific is a key hub for the travel and tourism industry. It is an engine for growth. As Asia Pacific opens up, it will positively impact the livelihoods and lives of many people, both within the region and across the globe.
Organizations like PATA are committed to the responsible development of the travel and tourism industry. Trip.com Group has also created various strategies to assist and protect the livelihoods of customers and those involved in the travel and tourism industry. Trip.com Group's efforts align with the travel market trends affecting international tourism. The intention of reconnecting travel in a healthy and safe way has been a top priority for the Trip.com Group since 2020. In May 2020, Trip.com Group announced its role in overseeing the implementation of an industry initiative led by the World Travel and Tourism Council. Following the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on the travel industry, the Safe Travels Protocol aims to rebuild consumer confidence by bringing together industry leaders and partners to implement the best available guidelines on health and safety. The standards are based on advice from the World Health Organization, U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, and other public health authorities, and have enabled the industry to standardize practices across the board and give consumers the necessary assurance to travel safely and at ease when traveling. It is no wonder that the international travel today maintains the need for safe travel, so much so that a brand's livelihood depends on it. A recent PwC report states that high demand for international travel comes with a high demand for public health standards. As a result, customers are becoming picky with brands and agencies. Customers consider a brand's public health policies and reputations when deciding whether to use its service. Travel trends affect travel mindfulness. However, does accelerating the possibility of traveling without restrictions mean that public health safety concerns are under control? Or does it mean we are edging closer to connecting the world in a reimagined way? As we move into our trip shorts, we take a closer look into the loosening of travel restrictions and how it's bringing us closer to the brink of travel recovery. In an article by CNBC, the US dropped COVID testing requirements for international travelers. On 12 June, the Biden administration officially dropped the COVID-19 testing requirement for inbound air travel abroad. Airlines and other parties in the travel industry pushed the administration to drop the long-standing requirement to alleviate the demand for international travel. Travel and tourism are essential to the economy. Considering this was 12 June, and since then, we have seen a rise in COVID-19 cases in both Europe and America. Might we see such a decision reversed? Or will we see radical solutions being put forward to safeguard the livelihoods of many people who depend on the travel industry's recovery? The travel and tourism industry is responsible for 55% of job creation, and therefore impacts the economy. A recent report from the Pacific Asia Travel Association, PATA, projected that international visitor arrivals into Asia will grow by 100% between 2022 and 2023. It symbolizes a positive outlook for international travel and the global economy. However, despite optimistic projections, there is a worry of inflation hampering travel's return to Southeast Asia. Tourism is a crucial moneymaker for Southeast Asia. However, when the price of tours in these countries has doubled and tripled, it can negatively affect tourism recovery. Travel agencies are firmly intent on making a recovery a reality. Expanding a global reach to reconnect customers, businesses, and families seems to be a promising strategy. Trip.com Group recently partnered with the Abu Dhabi Department of Culture and Tourism. The partnership seeks to introduce initiatives such as talent development programs and increase the awareness of Abu Dhabi's sustainable tourism activities. CEO at Trip.com Group, Jane Sun, commented on strategic partnership, stating that with the new partnership, we will launch a series of promotional initiatives to market and develop Abu Dhabi's tourism industry and promote and conserve its rich heritage and culture. And the efforts to drive travel recovery do not stop there. Trip.com Group and Tapatrip PT Limited today signed a 2-year memorandum of understanding to promote Mongolia as a tourism destination in the presence of Mr. Dolgin Ardenbatter, advisor to Mongolian Prime Minister Oyen Arden Lobzhanamsrai. The Prime Minister is currently on a working visit to Singapore. Under this partnership, both parties will jointly drive destination and product awareness through various marketing and media activities across the global markets. They will also collaborate on multiple capacity building and knowledge sharing initiatives. Trip.com Group is innovative in its approach to bridging gaps and facilitating the journey toward travel recovery. Through a comprehensive marketing strategy, they can connect the world by motivating, innovating, and inspiring travelers to resume travel. Touchdown! We've made it to the final destination of this episode, Trip Features, where we take a deep dive into reconnecting travel. We will be focusing on how to best facilitate the journey towards recovery. What better way than to draw from Trip.com's group valiant efforts to make this a reality? Trip.com Group has maintained long-term commitments to their customers, partners, and destinations to kickstart travel. Travel recovery has not been without its challenges. Yet, it has provided Trip.com Group ample opportunity to innovate various travel strategies, introduce new products and services to their customers, and expand their partners' reach. From the onset of the pandemic, they have been guided by their philosophy of prioritizing customers first, partners second, and Trip.com Group last. A mantra that acts as a divine travel guide to the ultimate destination, reconnecting through travel. There is no feeling more satisfying than kicking off your sneakers, slipping your feet out of your socks, and shoving your toes in the fluffy sands of the world's most paradisiac beaches. Travel is essential for well-being and mental health. Many holidays makers are looking to take their next trip in a way that helps them reconnect and optimizes travel as a means of revitalization. To expedite your next paradise getaway, Trip.com Group, sub-brand Trip.com, launched a series of sales campaigns and promotions to stimulate travel and reconnect its customers. These campaigns spanned Southeast Asia and other global markets and included campaigns in Hong Kong, Korea, Japan, and the UK. The Super Saver Sale 3 March 2022 campaign launched in Singapore, sounds like a symphony to the ears of travelers. The sale featured exciting deals and promotions across various products from attractions and staycation packages. The success of this campaign was subsequently launched in Malaysia and Singapore for the 5 May edition. It featured attractive products across Southeast Asia to rejuvenate the travel and tourism industry and reconnect our customers with different destinations. In Hong Kong, Trip.com's Weekend Super Sale has been a massive hit since it was launched last year. It attracts users to enjoy the popular hotel and fun deals every Friday to Sunday. In response to their user needs, as they plan weekend staycations in the middle of the week, Trip.com moved the Weekend Super Sale to Tuesdays to Thursdays and launched the first ever weekly Super Sale from 24 to 26 May. Spreading the joy does not stop there. The joy crosses borders and continents. To further connect our expansive offerings across the UK and Europe, Trip.com Group is delighted to work with AXA Partners to design solutions that respond to users' needs and present them in a user-friendly, easy-to-book way on the Trip.com platform. The new insurance solutions provide a range of benefits, including medical, cancellation and baggage coverage, which can be selected when booking a flight on Trip.com. The cancellation-only basic insurance solution has proven popular in mainland Europe as travelers seek reassurance that protects and supports customers at every stage of their journey. Reconnecting goes beyond the experience you have physically and starts to transcend the digital. Their digital channels no longer represent a way to implement promotions, encourage sales, and increase market share, but offer jet setters a way to engage with travel products like never before. By leveraging their digital content marketing strategy, they can provide awareness of more products, destinations, and travel trips. For example, Trip Moments, the home of user-generated traveler content on Trip.com, encourages users to review, recommend, and share their travel content with over 2 million travelers worldwide. Furthermore, Trip Live shows, regional live stream events, allow their audience to discover new travel products. Trip.com also launched the Trip Best List to enable global users to choose from the best hotel experience the country offers. Thailand was selected as the launch location, exclusively curating an extensive range of hotels to provide users with the best options available to make the best of their trips faster and easier. Trip Best will be rolled out to include the most popular destinations worldwide to make reconnecting to travel much more accessible. This year, reconnecting is being made easy with the Trip Trends series. The COO of Trip.com, Schubert Loh, said, Trip.com Group customers worldwide are saying that they are ready to leave their homes and start traveling again. However, safety, flexibility, and planning are on their minds. With our excellent product offering and diverse platforms, we continue to deliver an exceptional experience to our customers. With all these exclusive deals, you would think that there is no more space for anyone else to be included in this cabin of travel recovery. But as the Trip.com Group has stated, after prioritizing their customers, their partners' trail is closely behind. Trip.com Group continues to support partners through a group content marketing strategy widely available on the Ctrip and Trip.com platform, covering live streams, an initiative by Ctrip and Trip.com, KOL campaigns, StarHub, a Ctrip initiative, and Trip.com Trip Moments. The strategy aims to increase and enhance engagement between travelers and partners. Expanding their content offering and upgrading this approach in March 2021, the amount of content traffic generated on the platform has seen a tremendous growth. In 2021, the content traffic on Ctrip doubled, with a 100% increase in the total amount of published content and a 200% year-on-year increase in the number of signed traveler content creators on the platform. StarHub Channel, a flagship marketing tool made specifically for suppliers and merchants, allows their partners to utilize the channel's traffic management toolkit to match traffic to generate more extensive exposure for products and marketing content. Over 260 partners have benefited from the channel's offering so far. Chief Marketing Officer Guo Sun commented on the rich content ecosystem. The comprehensive marketing toolkit available on our Trip platform empowers partners to achieve more with their offering. We optimize user engagement by connecting products and partners better, inspiring more travelers and generating increased traffic. This year, Trip content accumulated over 220 million user views, with 35% of unique users regularly browsing content hosted on the platform. In addition to the vast exposure generated for partners, up to 30% of users placed an order within 1 month of viewing content. It is wise to browse for potential destinations, daydream in places that you will soon be able to absorb colorful surroundings and culture, and indulge in electric atmospheres. Trip.com Group continues to build on destination partnerships across the globe. With our fast-growing global network and ability to draw insights into traveler behavior, Trip.com Group can provide destinations with a series of marketing campaigns across global markets to reconnect with travelers and inspire travel to international destinations worldwide. In 2022, Trip.com Group is building on the Memorandum of Understanding signed in 2020 with the Singapore Tourism Board to attract pent-up travel demand to the world-renowned destination. Trip.com Group and the Singapore Tourism Board deepened collaboration across critical markets to reconnect markets across Southeast Asia, including Thailand, South Korea, and Hong Kong, while expanding their partnership to include new markets, Vietnam, Philippines, and Malaysia. Reopening borders in the APAC region in recent months has led to strong growth in Singapore's international arrivals, with pent-up demand being one of the main drivers of the travel recovery. They further engaged in new partnerships with the Department of Culture and Tourism, Abu Dhabi, to sign strategic collaboration promoting the UAE capital as a top-tier travel destination in 13 markets across Asia and Europe, including India, China, South Korea, Japan, USA, UK, Germany, France, and the Netherlands. The partnership's social and economic initiatives will encourage visitors worldwide to visit Abu Dhabi, promoting the UAE capital as a top-tier travel destination. Trip.com Group remains optimistic about collaborating with destination partners to promote travelers from critical markets through a series of initiatives, including marketing campaigns, public relation activities, influencer reviews, and promotions through various Trip.com Group brands, including Trip.com, Skyscanner, Ctrip, Make My Trip, and Travix. Wow! What more could you ask for? Simple. You don't need to ask. You just need to book your next trip. And with that comes the end of today's episode. It has been an incredible journey. Thank you to all the guests who shared their insights and breathed in life-giving optimism to the prospects of reconnecting the world through travel. TRIPCAST, a podcast that delivers travel industry news from around the globe. We bring business highlights, bold interviews, and some sweet insider scoops that will enhance your user experience. It's a journey that, together, will be boundless. So don't trip up, and stay on track by following the Trip.com Group on all social media. TRIPCAST, taking you on a tour of our trips, treks, and travels.